to my channel. My name is Divine Rose Goddess. I'm here to read for fire sign Aries, and we'll see what's in store for you for the month of June. Aries, you are a fire sign. Um, you are stubborn, but you know what you want. You won't take anything less. Let's see what's in store for you guys. Let me see what word comes to me. Conquer. You're gonna conquer something this month. Let's see what exactly that means with the cards. The way I pull cards is for column 4 rows, and then I read each of the 4, rows together. Columns, columns. Conquer, conquer, conquer. Conquer something this month. Conquer a fear, conquer a situation. Aries, you guys are known for being just like, you get back first and you don't take no for an answer. So let's see what you're gonna conquer this month. You're gonna conquer a fear, conquer something. Let's see. What are you conquering this month? Okay. So, like I said, it's 4 columns, 4 rows. So we're gonna go ahead and start your reading for the month of June. So the first card is the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. They went out of order. Yes. The Four of Wands upright, and the Eight of Swords. Oops. Well, that's one of them that's coming on energetically. The Strength card. So with this, basically it's telling you again, you're going to conquer something this month. It's going to be a fear, something you have been dealing with for a while, something of that general nature. You're finally letting go whatever this pain was, this miscommunication with the Page of Swords. Maybe you were just not getting along with somebody. Maybe you're just like, okay, I'm finally through with it, I don't care about this anymore. Things of that sort of nature, of a situation that you're like, well, I'm kind of done with it already, yeah. Like, I've been stubborn enough to hold on. Now it's time to just kind of let go. I'm gonna conquer the situation and let things be. So with the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords came out, but I'll explain that one later. And then with the Eight of Swords, basically, like I said, it's like you're letting go of the situation. It was a situation that was pretty painful for you at the beginning. You're just like, yeah, there's no balance, but now like you're gonna see yourself having strength and having the wands. They're like a strength of a celebration. You're finally conquering that fear. You're finally gonna go for that job. You're not gonna just be thinking about it. You're gonna go straight forward with it. And that's just your fiery side's finally gonna come out and be like, yes, this is what I wanted. I have the strength to do it. I'm gonna go for it. And, it's gonna be very victorious this month, whatever you end up choosing. Then we have the Hangman in reverse, the Seven of Cups upright, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles upright. So basically what it's saying is, you may have an offer this month. It can be in love, it can be in relationships, it can be in your career, it can be even that the fact that you have to move this month. So with that fact, the Seven of Cups meaning that you have multiple offers on the table. There's multiple chances that, you can see something. You were ultimately just in the midst of deciding before, whether or not you really want it or not. And then you're like, you were just thinking. Now with it in the reverse, it's like, yes, I'm going to go for it. I already know what I want. This is ultimately what I want. Now it's like, okay, time to make a decision. Are you going to keep it? Are you going to go? Are you going to stay? Are you going to move? Keep getting the word move, like someone wants to move this month. And if you want to move, then by all means move. You already have it. Then look, with the Three of Pentacles upright, meaning that's a new place, a new adventure, a new religion, a new sacred place, my god, or sacred space that you're building. You're gonna start building into this. That you may have been discouraged in the past with the Ace of Wands in reverse, meaning because maybe someone's like, well, no, you shouldn't do it. You know, there was a reason you shouldn't have done it. You know, it wasn't like the greatest. You know, basically, you're like, well, everybody just kept discouraging you. That's honestly what I keep hearing, discouragement. And they're like, well, are you sure? Like, you're not gonna be stable there, or, you know, you always had a fear of leaving. Do you really want to leave? You know, that sort of nature. You know, a lot of people were putting down. You're gonna finally conquer that fear by ultimately moving. It may not be physically moving, but maybe you're moving into a different state, a different perspective, a different way of thinking, and you know, you're gonna finally be happy in this new sacred space that you're building. It can be a sacred space within yourself, being like, okay, this is what I want, this is my life, I'm taking control of it again. Or it can be ultimately actually moving into a new religion, a new perspective, an actual new place. Or you can also be traveling. Movement can be temporary, like traveling. And then we're gonna go into the third column. Oop, yep, Death upright. You're having a transformation this month. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse. I mean, oh, upright. My bad. Upright. Sorry, guys. And the Empress in reverse. Okay. So basically, again, new ventures on the horizon. You're having your rebirth with Death upright. Excuse me. With Death upright. So you're gonna go into a transformation state. You're gonna go and venture out. You're not gonna care anymore. You know, you like stability to a certain extent. Now it's like, okay, I'm gonna leave because I want to do it. You can't tell me no anymore. That's basically what it is. It's like you're gonna conquer. Again, it goes back to the word conquer. You're gonna conquer that fear. If you have a fear of something, of leaving, of going somewhere else, or not going somewhere else, you know, ultimately, you know, you're gonna travel. You're gonna leave. You're gonna move. There's a movement here. Like I said, if it's not physical, it's emotional. It's perspective wise, mentally, and things of that nature. You're basically gonna, you know, move into a new state. You know, the Empress in reverse is like, okay, well, you know, you're used to this kind of stability of the Empress with the Mother Nature, and now you're gonna be like in a reverse. You're like, okay, you know what? It's okay. If I'm not happy, it's okay if I really don't want this anymore. It's okay if I want to move. You know, I keep hearing and seeing a lot of movement. And then the Queen of Pentacles is confirming, like, maybe your fear was with money, and, you know, you're like, I really want to make this investment, but I'm not too sure if it's the best investment to make. You know, things of that sort of nature. And since they're both basically females, you know, maybe you were dealing with the feminine who was making you doubt your finances, and they're like, well, are you really sure you can really provide for yourself? Because look, you want to go here, but, you know, your bank account doesn't show it. Someone has been putting down into your mind, and you're like, this ends right now. And with that, like I said, it's your death, your transformation, your movement. Maybe you're even moving away from individuals who are negative from you. You know, that could also be that type of movement. You're conquering that one fear. Maybe you have a fear of, you know, being alone, being left alone from others, you know, not being happy and things of that nature. You're like, well, if I move, will I ultimately be happy? It's basically telling you, yes, you're going to be happy if you move away from that situation you've been fearing. And you're going to ultimately just like, I'm happy, this is me. Either you accept me or you don't. That's all up to you. And then the last column, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. I had brought that up earlier because it come to me. It's coming to me. The Two of Cups in reverse. The Page of Pentacles upright. And the Justice card in reverse. So this meaning, you know, you may have been in the wrong relationship, or you're realizing you were in the wrong relationship. It could be romantic or not. And you're like, well, you know what, I need to cut cords. Basically, it's telling you you're not going to be in fear. You know, you were in some injustice within this relationship. You know, maybe they treated you wrong. Maybe they, again, they were giving you fear. They were basically feeding you fear and like, oh no, don't leave. You really think you're gonna make it without me? You know, that sort of situation. It could be, you know, a parent. It could be a spouse. It can be a partner. You know, if you're in a relationship, maybe they were just doubting you for the fact that, like, well, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because, you know, they made you feel like you were incapable, but you are capable with the Page of Pentacles. That's basically confirming, like, be a dreamer. Don't care what they tell you. You know, conquer that one fear that you have ultimately. You know, are you in fear that things are not going to work out? Are you in fear that, um, you know, again, it goes back to that sense of moving. If you're wanting to move, make the move already. This is basically the time to do it. I've got confirmed like 3 times to go ahead and move forward. You know, you have the strength to do it. Look, the strength card came out. You're going to have the strength to do it. You just have to be willing to do it. Does that make any sense to you all? Like, because if you're in fear so much, you're not going to get this pentacle. You're not going to get that Ace of Cups. You're not gonna get that one opportunity. The opportunity is right in front of you. You just have to jump and go get it. Do you really want that, Aries? That's ultimately what the cards are asking. Conquer that fear. Conquer that fear that you have in front of you, because you know what? Ultimately, you can do it. It's such a big possibility right now, as I've been picking up from other signs too. The month of June is a time of conquering fears, but also a lot of things that we've been manifesting or wishing for is basically coming forward. So don't be in fear of what's in front of you. You'll receive an offer, look into it, see, does it like really help me? Is this relationship really gonna be beneficial for me? If not, where do I move next? What's my next move? What's the next plan? Things of that nature. And then I'll show you what's at the bottom. Yep, confirms everything. The Four of Pentacles. It says money improvement and more coming your way. Again, money, abundance, strength, happiness, it's coming your way. You just have to make that move and conquer that fear of yours that you're having in front of you. If you're in such fear, just try to clear your mind. Don't allow people to tell you otherwise, that, oh, you can't do it, oh, this, that, and the other, oh, you're gonna worry. Like, don't do it, because that's basically, like I said, I got confirmed like 4 or 5 times already. Go and make your move. It's time to make your move and be happy. Ultimately, this is what you need. If you need to move away from something negative, move away from it. If you need to move into a new perspective, if you're wanting to look into something new, do it. Because basically the cards are all telling you, like, hell, do it. Do it, because uh, you're not gonna be left out. You're not gonna be in fear. You're gonna be ultimately happy that you made that decision. So that is for your reading for the month of June, Aries. If you are a cross watcher, this can also ultimately be with your sign, your sun sign, your moon, Jupiter, things of that nature on your natal chart. So if you guys would like, please like, subscribe, and also too, I will put all my information in the description. I have an Instagram, and you guys can follow me on my Facebook page as well, and where I pull daily cards so you guys can see what the energies are for each month. So namaste to you.